welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic. This is Kazoro. I'm back here at the at this little quest hub, and we're going to start off by finishing up a couple of missions here really quick.
Those gangsters won't be giving you any more trouble.
You saved a lot of lives today. Who knows if the rebellion would have survived with Corona's leeching off support.
When one enemy falls, another soon rises. Stay vigilant.
That's the truth. I will. Be safe out there. And thank you.
Let's use some common data crystals.
I've been following your progress. The Counselor is safe and sound for now. Once the coast is clear, I'll take a team for exfiltration. The Senate needs to hear firsthand what happened to Corellia's government. We'll make sure the Counselor can tell them. This is what they're talking about when they call you the Guardians of the Republic.
Unless you need something else, I think we're done.
All right. Didn't mean to waste your precious time.
Alrighty. Cleared up those couple of missions. Now we're going to come in to finish hunting the hunter. After we came out of there, we still have to go into this little area here to top it all off. And this is just a couple of bonus missions. So when we return to General Aves, that mission should clear up. Nice and simple. And I think we're done with this area after that. And we have to fight our way on. This isn't a very big area.
Try moving.
I am trying to move. I think that was it. We just sat here to destroy the Imperial control droid. Mission's a little different than I remember. That's okay. Probably simplified a lot of these missions down. Alright, where is Leche? I want to make sure to return his mission to him. Oh, he's right outside that. Okay. So I don't think I have any news. There's no events going on this week in Star Wars: The Old Republic. In my experience, recent experience, the bounty event comes back approximately once a month, maybe a little bit less often, but it's in that range. The Gree event is only like twice a year. So you can count on it, or maybe 3 times a year. So you can count on it once or twice in the summer, and then once or twice in the winter. And so I don't think we'll be hearing from the Gree event until summer hits again. And the last major event is the Rackle event. That comes every few months, I think.
I've done as you wished.
Then our hunt begins. We will avenge our fallen brothers and sisters, all thanks to you. You have proven great friendship with us. We will not forget. Please take this. It's proper to share with friends. Alrighty, so let's quick travel back to General Aves. Yeah, so I have started running the bounty event on my bounty hunter. Started picking up a couple of missions there. He's able to run the kingpins, but he's only going to the first couple of planets as of right now. I already did that one. He's only going to Hutta and Dromund Kaas. So he can only get 2 of the kingpin. I guess technically he's high enough level he can get the Nar Shaddaa one, but I'm not going to take him there yet because I personally haven't been to that planet. So there we go.
You made it out. We've been busy. Coronet shipping's still a mess. But the rocket trams are up and running.
There were over 24 civilians on those trams. Thanks to you, a lot of them are already off-world.
I'd be happier if any of them had stayed to help. We've lost supplies and men all over this sector.
I made my choice. The Republic will have to make do.
What's important is we have access to the rocket tram. We're already moving troops and supplies to Republic holdouts across Corellia. But the Empire's not making it easy. Once our reinforcements move from the rocket tram to the ground transport, they disappear.
We're not sure how the Empire's catching them, but someone contacted us who thinks he does. Councilor Balos, of the same Corellian council that voted to join the Empire.
That was a mistake. The Republic's trying to free Corellia. I want to help.
I'm listening. For now.
I'm not asking for forgiveness, but your reinforcements will never get through Labor Valley without my help. Your men disappear once they move to speeders. The Empire's using prototype droids that can bring down any short-range vehicle.
Where did the Empire find this technology?
Not found, developed. They've rounded up the best scientists and technicians on Corellia and put them to work. My assistant, Dina Behar, has been researching the droids. I've instructed her to meet you in Labor Valley. Can she expect you?
Betray me, and you'll regret it.
The Empire would do worse. Believe me, I want the Republic to win. I should get back before I'm missed. If I learn anything else that might help, I'll contact you.
If this is a trap, we'll find out soon enough. Take the rocket tram to Labor Valley and find this Dina Behar. We need to stop those droids.
Alrighty, so now we are done with this area, I'm pretty sure. Let me check the map. Here, yep, all we have is heading up to the tram there, which we will use quick travel to get to. And we are going to move on to the next area of Corellia. How exciting. At this point, I believe I have shown you all of the Republic-specific datacrons. Oh, tram's up here. I've shown you all the Republic-specific datacrons on this character, so I will not be getting any more datacrons as Kazoro.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
At least not on screen. If you want to see where any of the datacrons are, just go ahead and watch my Sorcerer playthrough. That's a pretty good one. Let's see, I have not, as of the time of this episode, I have gotten the ones on Yulin. I have not been to Makeb yet to get those, or to Rishi. But I'll get there eventually. So I did finish leveling up. I got to level 65. I forgot to show you this. I chose Jedi Promulgator so I can get my rebuke a little bit faster. I'm thinking about it for operations and flashpoints, especially for PvP stuff. Cut Loose might be a little bit better. So this Blade Blitz can be used as a stun breaker, as well as my Transcendence. So I'll have 3 stun breakers. I'll have... Where's my stun breaker? My original one. I do have one, don't I? Oh gosh. Oh yeah, this is it. Resolute, that's your basic stun breaker. And then currently Transcendence is a stun breaker because of fleet-footed. And then also Blade Blitz could be a stun breaker. You have 3 stun breakers and lots of burns that you can spread everywhere. You're quite deadly in PvP if you know how to play this class right. I do not have my ability points set up for PvP though. Eventually I might do that and show you. What is this? This is Directive 7. Even though it's purple, I'm probably going to be skipping it because it is identical to the Imperial mission, which you've already seen. So we're just going to move on. Yeah, What's Directive 7? Oh, yeah, that's that weird droid mission, huh? Oh, well, here's some bonus missions.
Master Jedi, we've got a real problem here. 1 second. Hey, get Haig on the comm link. If they don't evacuate those people in record time, we might as well start digging graves.
I'm on it.
Sorry. Corellia Chemical's about to blow sky high, and we got a ton of civilians in the blast radius.
What's the situation at the plant?
The Republic tried to run a bunch of Imperials out of the factory, and the place took heavy damage. A fire inside's got the refining equipment ready to overload, and we're almost out of time. If someone doesn't physically shut down those machines, that factory will be one giant chemical bomb going off in a civilian population.
Be direct. Tell me what it is you want.
I need you. We'd go in ourselves, but we'd get slaughtered. The place is crawling with Imperial battle droids. Those droids won't just stand around while someone shuts down the machines. We're talking heavy combat. Look, it's a long shot, but we're out of options. Can you do it?
A Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Well, you're not short on grit, I'll give you that. Just hurry. We're on the clock.
Alright, there's Corellia Chemical. And Meslin. The Imperials bombed Corellia, attacked civilians, turned our leaders against us, and now they're stealing from us too? Forgive me, I should be setting an example, I know. Who'd want me as a role model? The Empire found one of our supply caches and started looting it. I couldn't stop them. I almost died trying. Those supplies were for the Corellian resistance. I failed them.
You cannot always understand the ways of the Force.
The supply cache had medicine, emergency barricades, shield emitters. The Corellian resistance could make a fortified position if I got them back. But I can't. They need those supplies, but the Imperials will just cut me down if I go after them.
No one can stand up against me.
And you're bolder than I am. Thank you. Resistance shouldn't suffer because of my failure. I'll be waiting for you. Alright, I think that's all the missions to pick up here. Sounds like my son is having a hard time sleeping. If need be, I'll go get him and put him in my lap. How much time is left? About 15 minutes, 18 minutes. That'll be the end of the episode. I'll do what I can for now. Alright, let's see. What order do we want to do stuff in? This is all Imperial stuff. And yes, there are Imperials now. We are in shared territory at this point, though that's just a Guardian. But we could see Imperials. They could wander up from their outpost down there. Yeah, so let's start at the top and move down and around. Oh, shoot. He saw me. Alright. So we'll start up here. This is actually our class quest. Hooray. We'll move down and around this way. Let's see what we get. So here we're meeting with General Varsuthra. Where all these rallied Jedi are. Excuse me. Alright. General Varsuthra. It's right here, along with... Wait, didn't I enter an instance? What the heck are... This is an instance. I can't click on them. There's somebody in my instance. Oh, that's weird.
General, my forces are on the way.
Glad to hear it. An agent with SIS is bringing us the latest intel on Master Tal Braga. In the meantime, we should form a battle plan to drive the Empire from this sector. It's running riot here. Lagrem Thrakis is one of the chief suppliers of the Republic's war effort. She owns half the facilities in Labor Valley.
The Empire appropriated my weapon factories. They're stealing billions of credits worth of firepower.
It should be easy to defend a munitions plant from hostile takeover. Everything you need is there.
I manufacture weapons, not soldiers.
I recommend devoting all Jedi forces to removing the enemy from those weapon factories. We certainly need munitions more than the Empire. That's a priority signal from the Supreme Chancellor. Excuse me.
There is more to this than weapons, you know. The Empire also seized my company's base of operations. I want it back. If you were to allocate forces towards liberating my corporate offices, I'd be extremely grateful. And I do mean personally.
Why would the Empire raid your corporate offices?
I've never trusted Corellia's banking system. I convert all my company's monetary reserves into precious resources. Many are hidden beneath the offices. The Empire hasn't found my resources yet, but given enough time, they will. There's no telling what they could do with all that wealth. I run a multi-trillion credit corporation. If you help me, you won't be disappointed with your reward.
Your forces are ready for duty, Supreme Commander.
Never seen this many Jedi in one place. Lasted impressive. If we're going to retake those weapon factories, your people need to go now.
I want those weapon factories cleared of all Imperial forces. Don't let the enemy escape with any munitions.
I'll deliver the orders at once. There's a lot of Jedi.
General Varsuthra, we've learned the Jedi traitor Tol Braga has sent a strike team to destroy Labor Valley.
If I can get to Master Braga, I'll end these threats for good. Where is he?
We're tracing his holo messages, but there's too much chaos on the comm frequencies to get his location. The Sith have invaded a chemical refinery to create an improvised bomb. The explosion will release a massive toxic cloud. That cloud will kill everyone here and drift into the adjacent sectors, potentially millions of fatalities.
Point me to this chemical refinery. I'll handle the rest.
We still don't know which chemical refinery the Sith have, but we do know which chemicals they're gathering. Shutting down all the chemical pipelines feeding the refineries won't stop the Sith. However, it will give away their location.
Contact me when it's done. May the Force be with you all.
Alright, so we gotta root them out. Shut down some pipelines and figure out which one they try and turn back on, and that's how we'll know where they are. All the way up there. Are you kidding me? Man. I may have made the wrong choice for which direction to start first, but oh well. We'll get there eventually. Let's head down here and do volatile chemicals right now. And then we'll try and head around and do these lower missions. I'm thinking that there's a second set of missions that correlates with up top there. Alright, straight ahead is where that is. Yeah, we'll go for that. We don't need a lot of these things. Alright, we are on a timed mission. 10 minutes.
Safety systems compromised. Threat of system overload high.
So we gotta
Evacuation protocols for all personnel.
stop this mission. We gotta get straight through to those. Let's see if we can avoid those guys. Yes, we can.
Status update. Refinery Drive Alpha. Emergency shutdown successful. Warning. Safety systems remain compromised. Threat of overload is now extreme. Complete emergency shutdown procedures for all refinery drives.
Yeah, so I'm dodging as many things as I can. So, this. Awesome.
Refinery drives nearing failure. Threat of overload critical.
Sorry, I'm taking my chair. I'm trying to get through this fast, see how fast I can do this mission. Looks like I can do it in 2 minutes.
Status update. Emergency shutdown procedure successful.
Yep.
Threat of overload suspended.
So give me 2 minutes and I can get through that mission. That's not bad. And shutting down the last one does remove the ability to get the bonus. So keep that in mind. Alright, let's head through here and get to those other missions. Okay, we're still doing fine on time. We'll do at least one more mission. We'll see how many more we can get. We've got Factory Recall. Speak to. That might be a quest hub over there. Might get a lot of missions coming up here. But I do want to. I'm going to sneeze here in just a second. Excuse me. Can I get the mic off in time for that? Yeah, this looks like it could be a quest hub, and if not, it's... Oh, it's a quest hub. There's a quick travel point and everything. Which means there will be other bonus missions to pick up. Yep, there's one right there. Okay. Well, yeah, we still want to get all the way down to the supply cache mission and pick that up. This Dr. Myson. Attend my orders carefully, gentle being. It's absolutely vital you assist me. Coordinate City is something. Fairly Chemical Corporation's main factory was obliterated in the last bombardment. Its pipelines are rupturing into the underground something. As we repair the damage, Coordinate City's water resources will become unalterably toxic in a few hours. Everyone consuming it will perish, potentially millions.
No one's gonna die, Short Fry. But someone will make a fortune selling bottled water.
Your words do not make any sense. Is the atmosphere more contaminated at your breathing height? I can repair the ruptured pipelines, but they require specialized materials, all of which are in the combat zone nearby. Based on your appearance, I surmise you are a Jedi. You would easily survive long enough to obtain the materials I require.
Facing danger is what I do best. I'll handle it.
I'll provide you with a complete list of what I require. Once you have everything, return to me immediately. Okay. Here is Dina Behar. Where did that mission go? That's a return. Yeah, you see that mission's right in the area where my class quest is going. So you did want to come over here first.
Dina Behar? I was told you had some information for me.
Welcome to Labor Valley, Master Jedi. I won't waste your time. You already know the Empire's droids are in a secure laboratory. Its toughest defenses are the prison-grade vault doors. The doors can resist any kind of unauthorized entry, except in an emergency. You'll need disaster relief droids to get inside.
Do you know where I can find these droids?
The Baharan Droid Factory specializes in disaster relief droids. They're here in Labor Valley, but they've been closed since the Empire arrived. The Empire shipped out Baharan's inventory before shutting down the factory. You'll need to get it up and running if you want those droids.
How do I reactivate an entire factory?
You'll need to restore power by reactivating the factory's off-site generators first, and then start up the assembly line. There are some risks involved. The generators are located in Hellfire, and rebooting the assembly line will activate any unfinished droids.
What state are these droids actually in?
The droids are missing safety protocols and loyalty programming. They'll fire on you unless they're destroyed. Once the assembly line's moving, the factory has to be reconnected to the supply grid. The machines will get their parts, you'll get your droids, and the droids will get you inside the Empire's lab.
When I get to this factory, I better not find an Imperial ambush.
The Imperials will try to stop you, but it won't be because of me or Counselor Belos. Once you've hooked up the supply grid, contact me through the factory comm system. That should let me verify that everything's working. Until then, it's best if we don't speak. Good luck.
Alright then. It's best we don't speak. What's up in there? Oh, nothing. It's not registering as any bonus quests, so I'm ignoring it. Alrighty, where are we going? Oh, we have to go to the south too. Let's go run this supply cache mission. Get those materials. And then we'll see where we're at time-wise. We're getting pretty close. Yeah, we're like 26, 27 minutes. Okay. Trying to remember where the datacrons were around here so I can point you in the right direction. Oh, this is where... This is where you have to climb up and ride that helicopter across, or whatever that is. So if you remember that datacron from my Inquisitor playthrough, yeah, there's one right up there. I think it's Strength, the red mastery now. So, there it is. Go for it. Technically, it's already listed as complete for this character.
This should help.
Alright, so I have to get some of each supplies. One thing I forgot to do is I forgot to go get a new crystal for my new lightsaber that I bought. And since I've unlocked it in the cartel market, they're pretty much free to use now. Alright, can I get one without? Yes, I can. Alright. So now we just return. Return involves heading back there. So I'm going to quick travel back, turn in a few missions, and I have a look at the time. That'll probably end the episode. Let's get ready for next time. So let's see. Oh, yeah, there are those two missions I picked up. This way. Sounds like my son went back to bed. Or is it lying down next to my wife? I will have to move back to his own bed.
I've brought what you requested.
Supply cache. It's mostly intact. Oh, thank you. I'll say the resistance kits in before. I was supposed to have the resistance and I failed. That can't happen again. I'm returning to Tython. I can't do any more harm there.
You must learn to control your emotions.
I'll be sure to meditate on that. Thank you again for your help. Here, I never had a chance to use this against the Imperials. No doubt you'll have the opportunity. Some common data crystals. I'll use them against somebody eventually.
I don't believe it. I didn't think anyone could stop that factory from blowing sky high. That was a hell of a risk, and a whole lot of people owe you their lives.
This isn't the last time the Empire's plans will threaten innocent lives.
Oh, we'll be ready. Protecting these people is my job, and I aim to do it. Be safe out there.
Alrighty. Well, that'll wrap it up for this episode. Next time, I will decide whether I'm going north or south. And I'll complete all those missions. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.